You gotta get into the groove.
Hello, welcome to another session with me, Peter Moynihan, and I generally do the Groove Leaders Unite session, which is all about e-commerce and about GrooveKart as well. And I'd like to welcome you here for another live session. If you're joining us live, put a hashtag live into the chat, and if you're actually joining us watching the replay, put a hashtag replay as well into the chat. But thanks, Tyler, for being here. Thank you once again for being part of these sessions, and your support is much appreciated. Today is about the POD accessories. So actually doing print on demand on other accessories other than just t-shirts. One of the things is that I want to try and achieve today is to try and find products, popular products and popular designs to go on those products. So, we can really kind of, we don't have to go to a lot of effort to do a lot of different products with the one design. Maybe we should be looking at things like what are the most popular designs and what products should we put them on in terms of print on demand. So that's probably that's more the idea behind today's session, because there is a lot of products out there when it comes to print on demand. As you know, there's like with art, canvas art, you've got notebooks, you've got mugs, you've got cushion covers, all those sorts of things. But what are some of the most popular ones out of those that we can actually put some designs on, and what are those designs? Now, you want to try and relate it to whatever your niche is for your store, which is what I'm going to be doing today. It's all about dogs for my store. As you know, I have a site, if you don't know, I have a site that is called maddogstyles.com. And on there, I've got a bunch of t-shirts, and I'm starting to slowly build it up. Just to give you some idea what it looks like so that you can get a gist of what I'm trying to achieve. For those who may not have seen my site before, let me just show you here. Okay, so this is a work in progress. I'm still working on it, and I'm using it as really a demo as well for these sessions when it comes to talking about GrooveKart. So this is a print on demand store. And that is my brand, Mad Dog Styles. If you can come up with a brand for yourself and start maybe looking at a niche store and using that branding on your clothing or on any of your print on demand products, then that's what you should be doing, because you want to try and get your brand out there. So small beginnings, just small baby steps, and then just working towards really building your niche, really building your store and the products on your store. And the great thing about having a niche product is it makes it really easy to find various designs and various products. You don't have to scratch your head as to what should you be putting onto your next product, or what sort of product should be getting next. If you've got a niche, then you can actually work towards getting products that are based around your niche. And there's so many products when it comes to like pet dogs, if you like, or different breeds of dogs. And as you can see here, I've just done a whole bunch of t-shirts. I've still got more t-shirts to put up, by the way, and I've still got more t-shirts to create. But there you have some of the shirts there. Also, I've done a journal where it's a planner, and oops, I think I've lost something here. Whatever. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. We do not see your screen. Sorry about that, Nancy. Let me just go back here. I didn't realize I wasn't showing my screen. Okay, here's my store. Here are some of the shirts that I've actually designed and added to my store. There are more to come. There's the journal that I did as well through lulu.com. So it's basically a planner for a dog owner, and it's got. I quite like this planner. If you have a look at this, let me just show you. Click onto that now. So that's the actual planner cover. As you can see here, I've actually put my brand on there. So you want to, anything that's print on demand, if you really want to create a brand, start putting it on all your different products that you're doing in sort of print on demand. Here's an idea of what the pages look like. That's on one side of the one of the pages on one side of the book, and then on the other opposite page looks a bit like this. All right, so here it's got a bit of it's kind of unique. It's one thing. It's called one thing, and then you can just add things in here as your day goes by. One thing I learned today was, one thing I would like to learn more about is, one thing I am looking forward to is. So all those sorts of things you can put in here. I think it gives it a bit of a uniqueness when it comes as far as a planner goes. And so that's why I chose that one in lulu.com. And by the way, hello, Nancy. Good to have you here. All right, now let's just go back to the main store. And as you can see, I added the socks. I think we worked on this the other week, and I had a little bit of problem trying to actually have it show up on the main page, but there it is. These are the socks. These are the print-on-demand socks. So we're going to be covering other print-on-demand products, and I've got something in mind that I want to actually work on today. We pretty much starting to slowly build out the store. It's looking pretty good. And I've got stuff here. I've got items from AliExpress that I've actually added in here. This is a dog harness, so there's more to come. And it helps if you give a bit of a sort of a twist on different sections, like categories. I've put down, and I've put here rough and tough stuff. Just a sort of a play on words and make my site a little bit more interesting. As you can see here, I've called this paw prints. Anything that's kind of printed on, like these socks, these planners. So I'm just trying to think a bit more outside the square when it comes to my site, and just kind of make it a little bit more fun and different, and really niche it. So, all right. So that is the store. If you didn't know what it looked like, you do now. And it is a work in progress, as I said. I am actually using it as my demo store in some sense, so that you can actually see how I'm building out a store. Now, I have got other stores, obviously, that I've worked on, and that I'm working on in behind the scenes. But this one I decided was probably ideal for the type of niche that I'm doing, and it'd be ideal for you guys to follow along with. All right, so one of the things is that I always use ChatGPT. You may have known that there's a new, there's the ChatGPT 4.0, not 4.0, but 4.0 that's come out. It's a lot more faster in a lot of ways compared to ChatGPT 4. I think the other thing is that it directly links into the web, if you like. So most of the stuff the information that it's getting is, in real time or current. So that's the benefit that I've found so far with ChatGPT 4.0. Just the speed of it, the responsiveness of it is actually a lot more quicker than ChatGPT 4. From what I heard, I'm not absolutely sure. Maybe you should look this up. But I haven't done so myself. But I've only just heard that ChatGPT 4 may come available as a free account eventually as well, with the introduction of ChatGPT 4.0. But look into that information yourself. I'm not too clear on the details of that, but that may be something that's going to benefit a lot of people who are on a free account, because, as you know, ChatGPT 4 hooks straight into DALL-E DALL-E, the image creator, which DALL-E is available on Bing Chat or Copilot for free. So it makes only sense that probably ChatGPT 4 makes it free as well. But anyway, let's get back to this. Finding a product that we, other than a t-shirt and other than socks, that we could probably see as being quite popular, and just finding a design that is quite popular to put onto that product that's related to our niche. I'm going to go to a free site called. I'm going to go to ChatGPT first, and I'm just going to use ChatGPT 3.5. I'm going to ask it some questions, well, a question really, and that is simply what are the most popular POD accessory products, and I'm probably going to get a whole range of them. What I might do is please list in popularity order. All right, that might just help me a little bit when I'm actually trying to decide. Hello, Dr. Lisa. The changes in AI are happening so quickly. Yes, they are. They really are. Okay, what else have we got here? All right, let's have a look. So apparently this is in the order of popularity. And so it says here, as of my last update, the popularity of print-on-demand accessory products can vary over time and across different platforms. But here's a general list in no particular order. So it's not in any particular order. Okay, so we've got t-shirts, obviously, mugs, phone cases, tote bags, hoodies and sweatshirts, notebooks and journals, stickers, pillows and posters, and prints and tumblers. Do you try? Yes, I have tried the. If you're asking me, Nancy, yes, I have. I am currently trying the 4.0, but just on this one, I'm doing the 3.5 as a free version. Actually, because I'm not even logged in anyway, so I'm going to log in, because automatically it will actually do the what do you call it? For ChatGPT 4 for me. Okay, I think let's just log into this one here. I'm on a different browser, which is why I've got to log in again. Okay, I've done this thing. Right. I must be doing my password wrong. Okay, let me just go back to the free version. I'm not sure why that's not logging in or signing in, but I'm just going to go back to where I was before with ChatGPT. I think it was going to give me the answers anyway. I'm not even logged in, so I'm just going to, now I've lost what I actually had, but I'm just going to ask it again. What are the most popular POD products, POD accessories, I should say, and I'm going to put other than t-shirts. Let's just have a look. Hoodies and sweatshirts. So hoodies and sweatshirts, is particularly in the US, is probably not a good one to actually do at this stage. You guys are coming into your summer. Hats and caps are probably the better ones. Tote bags, mugs, phone cases. So mouse pads, interesting. I don't think that was there before, but mouse pads are actually quite popular, by the way. And it's kind of like a personable thing, because it's actually, part of your, people sit at their computers, they've got their mouse pad there, and that may have their patterns on there or their designs. I'm going to go for phone cases. I used to have a e-commerce site that actually sold phone cases a long time ago. It was called Funk My Phone. Phone was actually spelled with an F instead of a PH, and that was a play on the title of the website. And I had loads of different patterns on the phones, a lot of them sort of like funky patterns. So really was designed around the funkiness of the patterns that were on the phones, on the phone cases. So I did a lot of those. It's something I'm probably actually looking at doing at some other stages to sort of rehash that that website. But back in those days, it wasn't as easy to put patterns onto phones and things like that as what it is now. It's a lot more easier. So yeah, it's something that I wouldn't mind getting back into again. However, you can still do phone cases for your own niche store. And I think, and as I'm thinking this or talking about this, again, I'm thinking about Dr. Lisa's butterflies and thinking how wonderful a whole lot of butterflies, colorful butterflies would look on a phone case. Anyway, so we're gonna choose phone cases. I'm gonna put in here. Okay, my choices: phone cases. Give me ideas of what type of designs. Now, if you don't have anything in mind, this is something you could actually ask it. Can I put on cases? And let's just see what it comes back with. Oops. I could do a lot of this sort of stuff with ChatGPT, it just gives me a little bit of guidance. Maybe give me a little bit more food for thought and something I may not have thought about. I love doing that sort of stuff with ChatGPT before I actually start going into, putting a pattern onto a phone or anything like that. So if you have a look here, it's got like minimalist patterns, simple geometric shapes, lines and dots. Let me just put in here one more thing. Any one of these. More popular than the other. What I love about ChatGPT, you just have a chat with it. You're just talking sort of like as you're having a casual conversation, maybe a work colleague or whatever, and you can get some good feedback from it. Minimalist patterns, minimalist designs are often popular due to their simplicity. Oops, took me right down there. Due to simplicity and versatility, they appeal to those who prefer a clean and understated aesthetic. Okay. Remember, looked at it that way. Nature themes. Nature-inspired designs can be quite popular, especially among those who appreciate the beauty of outdoors and want to bring a touch of nature into their daily lives. Okay. Typography. Designs can be popular, particularly when they feature motivational or inspirational quotes. Yes, that would be really quite popular. That one there. Pop culture references, pop culture designs can be highly popular, especially when tied to beloved franchises, movies, TV shows, or games. They often resonate with fans and enthusiasts of those properties. Okay, so one of the things about that's interesting, because one of these things here, like if you're gonna tie something to maybe a movie or TV show or something that's actually possibly copyrighted or have trademarks around, you've got to be very careful when you're doing designs like that, because you could end up in deep water. So I tend to stay away from those sorts of things. Abstract art. Abstract designs can appeal to those who appreciate modern and artistic expression. Photographic prints. Okay, I never thought of it. Yeah, photographic prints. Customized photographic prints can be popular, especially when they feature meaningful or visually striking images. They offer personalized touch. Vintage or retro designs. Now that's a bit of me. I love the whole sort of vintage and retro themes. One thing I think is quite popular are the old 70s swirls that they used to have on shirts and stuff like that. And they would look great on which is pretty much what I did with my previous store a while back, which was Funk My Phones. I used to have those sorts of 70s patterns or designs on phone cases. Gaming theme designs can be highly popular within gaming communities. Again, I'm not too sure whether or not we're sort of like, touching on maybe copyright infringement when we're actually relating it to any sort of like known game or popular game. Space and galaxy themes can be visually captivating. Okay, and custom illustrations can be popular among individuals seeking truly unique and personalized designs. All right, so what I'm gonna ask it is, give me some ideas. Hang on, I'm gonna get there. I'm thinking of something designs related to pets, namely dogs. Give me some ideas of patterns or designs I can use. I pretty much know what I'm going to do anyway, but like I said, when you're doing this whole process, you can sometimes it will feed you back something that you probably didn't even think of, and that's the whole point of this, is to actually get the whole sort of brainstorming thing going, so that maybe I can come up with some unique ideas that probably someone else is not doing, if you know what I mean. Paw prints, definitely, that was something that I did think about, was paw prints. Simple yet effective. Yes, that is true. Dog breeds, that was another one. Like I did with the t-shirts, that's something that I could actually do on the phone cases as well. That would complement this shirt, as well as I could probably do a bundle as well with like shirts with the breed, and then phone cases, and possibly even backpacks with the same breed on there as well. Gold dog faces, cute and cartoonish. Yep. Okay. Dog bones. Yes, that's another simple design, like the paw prints. Heartfelt messages, heartwarming messages or quotes about dogs, such as dog mum, dog lover, or home is where the dog is. Paired with adorable illustrations of paw prints can create touching designs. Yep, like that too. Dog accessories, illustration of dog-related accessories like collars and leashes and toys. Oh, yeah, I get that. So all in a kind of like a pattern design, all those different things. Watercolor dogs, soft, colorful watercolor paintings or illustrations of dogs can create a beautiful and artistic design for phone cases. Dog puns, incorporating dog puns related to dogs, such as positively perfect, forever friends, into the design can add humor. Okay, so that's something I would put on a t-shirt as well. Seasonal themes, designing phone cases with dogs in seasonal settings, such as dogs playing in the snow during winter or enjoying a sunny day at the beach during summer. That's something I didn't think of, was this. Now, I do know people, and I was one of those people as well, is that I would actually have a phone case for various things. Could be for a national holiday. It could be for like a seasonal thing, like with Christmas, a phone case that depicted Christmas, because you get into that Christmas feel, right? And like for over in the States, there's the 4th of July, a phone case specifically for the 4th of July. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. And, okay, that may not have anything to do with dogs, but then you can actually connect the two, connect the two themes, if you like, the dog as well as the actual theme, and you can make it a thing, right? And that's the whole idea. So that's an interesting exercise that I've just done there. That last one was really quite sort of that sort of sparked a few ideas in my head. And this is the type of exercise that you want to be doing, even if you may have an idea what you want to do. Maybe, you know, still do this exercise and then come up with other ideas, because when you're doing print on demand, it's the most interesting thing about it is that you can be very, very creative and coming up with unique things that people can't buy anywhere else is going to be your biggest attractant on your store. If they can't get it anywhere else, they may be able to get the product from somewhere, but they may not be able to get the design, right? And that's the thing. When you come up with a design that is unique, that no one can actually get anywhere else, then, you know, you've got something special. Yes, there are probably going to be some copycats out there, but, you know, it's about being first to market. And once you do that, then at the end of the day, you know, you just keep being creative and keep putting things up. Always actually good when you're doing e-commerce, especially print on demand, is always coming up with something that is fresh and, you know, creative and unique. And that's what will keep your store quite popular. Have people keep coming to see what else you've got, you know, what's some of the new things that you've got coming up and all that sort of stuff. And you can create a community around that. You can create a email campaign around that, letting people know, hey, you know, keep an eye out for our emails, sign up to our newsletter. We're actually, you know, we're updating our products on a monthly basis. Be sure to, you know, check us out every month or every week, just to see some of our new designs, all that sort of stuff, all right? And whether you're doing the designs or whether your VA's doing the designs, it doesn't matter who's doing the designs. If you've got something coming up every month, that's something that you can share with your community, and you will build and grow your community as well. Just something different anyway. All right, so I'm gonna what's coming up at the moment? Well, 4th of July is coming up, right? So that's coming up soon in the States. So maybe if I did something, okay, I'm thinking of a dog theme. Dog theme. I'm thinking of a dog theme integrated with 4th of July. Let's just see what it comes up with. Combining the dog theme with patriotic spirit of the 4th of July can result in charming and festive designs that create both dogs and American pride. Here are some ideas for integrating a dog theme with the 4th of July. Patriotic pups, illustrations of silhouettes of dogs dressed in patriotic attire, such as American flag, bandanas. Okay, yeah. Firework fun, cute cartoon dogs watching fireworks or playing with sparklers in the backyard. I don't think dogs actually like fireworks. I know my dog doesn't. Star-spangled paws, dog paw prints arranged in a pattern along stars and stripes, creating a festive patriotic design for the phone case. So, you know, you can be a dog lover and be patriotic at the same time, right? So that's kind of where I'm getting at. Red, white, and wolf, a playful design featuring dogs of different breeds or sizes in red, white, and blue colors. Interesting. That's good. Independence Day dogs, illustrations of dogs engaging in classic 4th of July activities, such as enjoying a picnic, playing frisbee. All right, so look, I've got some ideas. I'm not going to go through all this. So I've got some ideas in my head. I've got a couple of ideas, in fact. One of them is, we're going through this, I kind of thought of having this one here, this design I've already done on the back of the phone, which has got kind of like that American flag at the back with the military color down the bottom, and then you've got a dog, you know, in a bulletproof vest, if you like. And so I'm thinking that design would look great on the phone, and then maybe have something like at the bottom of the phone, 4th of July in terms of maybe a some sort of type of font or something like that. But that's one thing that I was thinking of. Maybe red, white, and blue paw prints on the back of a phone. So okay, so I've got some ideas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pixabay, sorry. And this is a free site where you can actually just get images and all that, free images. There are some paid ones, but there's also a lot of free ones. I'm going to put in here dog patterns. All right, so we've got some paws here with all different colors. There's some colors here. Okay, there's just different. Okay, so pink, blue. There's a whole range of patterns here, actually. All right. Okay. Interesting. Dogs and butterflies, Dr. Lisa. Right there, look. There's some really cool patterns in here in terms of dogs. Maybe I don't have to actually sort of go with the whole 4th of July theme, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking there's some cool patterns. I quite like the colors in that one. This is pretty cool. All right, okay. I'm thinking. Let me just shoot over to Canva, and I'm going to. I'm going to create a design. Okay, I'm going to go 1080. Oh, 1080. By 1920. All right, so kind of like the shape of a phone. I'm going to go for dog patterns. There's some cool ones in here. Like this one here is not like any specific breed, all different breeds. I've got to change accounts. Don't know how I'm going to get out of this. How do I get out of this? Log out of this one, get into sign out, and we go into another account. Okay, that one there. Okay. Hopefully I've got the one. I've got so many different email addresses, it's not funny. Okay, so I may actually have to swap over to a different browser by the looks of it. So I'm just going to stop share, and I'm going to swap over to a different browser. Okay, which one was it? That one. Okay, let me just do this. I'm going to put myself there. Great. Make that a bit more wider. Yep. All right, so I am going to go. Canva. All right. Done here. So I actually had to change because of the fact that I wasn't in my account. So I had to change browsers because this was the only browser that I knew I could log into. All right, so I've got pretty much the size of a phone case. I'm just going to look for dog patterns game. Actually, I'm going to put 4th of July. Let's just see how intuitive this is. 4th July dog patterns. Let's just see what it shows me. Okay, so it's just really come on 4th of July. So let me just go with dog patterns and keep it like that. Nancy, replace the stars with paws, yeah, on the American flag. I was thinking that too as well. Yeah, definitely you and I are thinking on the same level. Okay. So there was one here, this one here I was looking at. Let me just have a quick look. No, I actually don't like that one. So I'm just going to go back. What about this one? That's pretty cool. I like that one as a phone case cover, if you like. The other one I was thinking of was the one that I designed, which was the 4th of July. And so let me just find that. And see if I can bring that one up into here. Okay. Where are we? Okay. I'm just going to drag and drop. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so where is it? I thought I dragged and dropped it. Uploads. It did not go and try that again. There we go. So I'm just going to get rid of this one. And okay, try that again. That's not going to fit. So one of the things really, I've probably got to need to make that smaller, but one of the things is that this is not going to be a pattern by the looks of it. However, it can still be on the phone cover, and I probably need to bring it down around about the center there because there are probably going to be holes there for like the lenses and stuff like that for the back of the camera. Now I'm going to make this black so it stands out, or just a lighter shade of black. So maybe something like that there. It could actually come down a bit more. Because on some phones, especially like the Samsung, I think they go a little bit longer too with the there. I'm just thinking maybe that color, change the color, maybe. We'll go black, and just see how that works out. Okay, I might just come down a bit more as well. All right, so let's just run with this. I think this would make a fairly good sort of like phone cover or theme for the 4th of July. And so what I'm going to do now is to actually transpose that onto a phone cover. So let's go to Printify. Oh, sorry, we'll go Printful. All right, going to allow all that. I'm going to log in. I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to download this. Hopefully I've actually got the size right. So I'm just going to download this. I'm going to do PNG. I don't need it to be transparent. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put no color in there. So we're going to get rid of the color. We're going to get rid of the background color. We don't need it. I'm going to make it transparent as well before I download it. So transparent background, it's a PNG, going to download. All right. And let's put that in here. All right. Okay, I've saved that. I'm going to go into Printful and I'm going to go to product catalog. Now, I wouldn't do every single phone cover. I'd probably look at some of the latest phone covers or phones, if you like the Samsungs and the iPhones. So, and just in here, we've got phone cases. And they all have like, so there's the iPhone. I'm not too sure which iPhone that one is. Tough case for Samsung. Snap case for Samsung. Okay, cool. I haven't seen that Samsung phone before. Oh, so it hasn't got all the phones. Okay, I'm going to go with iPhone, maybe go for this one here. What's this? Oh, so this is a Samsung here. That's another one. Let's just go with the iPhone for now. I'm going to click onto there. I'm sure we've got some iPhone fans in this in the chat group here. Actually, let's just have a look at the chat. See what's happening. Okay, I just uploaded my first butterfly t-shirt design. Yeah. Cool. Yes, and you're doing fantastic, Dr. Lisa. Great, good for you, and what you've achieved so far with your site. Okay, actually, it's got all the different phones in here. So I would say that the latest phone would be this iPhone 11. They still do those. I would say this one here would be the latest. I'm just going to go with the latest on this. Okay, cool. I'm going to go create product template. All right, upload my design. Oh, there you go. You can actually select, maybe selecting all might be a great thing. Let's just have a look. Let's just do this. Select all. Okay, I'm just going to upload the image. Where did I put it? Okay, here we go. Hopefully the resolution is high enough. Just go apply. All right, so maybe outside the, okay, so we just got to make this smaller. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's the safe print area. There. That's the safe print area. Okay, cool. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, where's my colors? Layers. We should actually, fill. There we go. Just going to put that. So at the moment, it's just like no color, I don't think. We're going to go maybe black. There you go. Cool. Let me just have a look at the mock-up. I actually think that's okay. That's pretty good. Obviously, if you've got a pattern one, that would look even better. Now, over here, if you can see, I've actually got my branding there. I kind of think, it doesn't stick out enough. I might actually do another one at some point and take the small branding out. I don't know if it actually gives me the option to put a brand in here somewhere. No, so there, I can't put a brand somewhere, but so what I can do is I can actually do it on, I can take it out of here and then just make a big, oh, get rid of that one and make a bigger one, maybe above here somewhere. But for now, I think that's okay. I've just, this will kind of will be my 4th of July one. Actually, maybe I'm just going to try something else different here. Maybe I'll just go for a different background color. I'm going to go more like an army green color, if you like. I think, oh, that's actually blended in with the other one. Go a bit darker, maybe a bit darker still. Okay. And let's have a look at that. I actually like that one better. I think that's good. I will actually look at doing one with the paw prints on the American flag as well, instead of the stars. I think, is that what you would, what did you say, Nancy? Replace the stars with paws. Yep. So just white paw prints and on the stars and stripes flag. But that one there, I kind of like. I think the color is suitable. I'm not going to go for different colors. I'm just going to leave it at that because it's got that military type sort of a style color. I could even maybe look at maybe if I was to go back to here, do a camouflage in behind that. Say, for instance, if I go, where is it? I'll go camo. Does camo design? That. Background camo. So camouflage. We go camo. Okay, nothing there. But I could probably download a design of a camouflage and put it behind that as well, and then just download it as it is. But I kind of like this this green. I kind of like the fact that it still stands out and on the back of that. So that's something I'll probably go with. So that gives you an idea on the phone cases. Just something you can add to your, design, save template. Add to your sort of, I guess, products for your store. Just giving you different ideas that you can put on your store. Obviously, things like, I'll go back to my store again. Things like phone cases are really, really popular. Shop Mad Dog on style. Shop Mad Dog online in New Zealand. I need to have a look at this. Sorry, guys, I've actually just got a little bit distracted here. What's Mad Dog? Oh, it's a Mad Dog. Wow, okay. Know that. All right, let's just go back to my store. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, look, I think it ties in with what I'm trying to achieve here is actually get a whole range of different products that that is like obviously for pet owners, obviously products for the pets themselves as well. But this whole print on demand is such a big space that you can actually work within to do different products. It doesn't have to be just like things like bone cases. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have all had a look around and Printify and found some products that you would probably really like to start printing on. But yeah, definitely if you're a dog lover or even a pet owner, or this having that sort of niche for my store, I've got so many different products that I can actually utilize. Now, what I want to mention is that although you might have a GrooveKart store, you can still actually add your products into other stores. Okay, so one of them can be Redbubble, and I've mentioned this in the past. There are a Redbubble store. Let me just have a look. Find it. So Redbubble. I wonder if my store's in there. Okay. Looks like I'm not the only one that's got the old mad dog, the mad dog idea. All right, cool. But you can put your t-shirts on here, and you can sell them on here on Redbubble. There's another one called Spring Teespring. I think it's called Teespring. It's another one that you can actually try out. Teespring. I actually am on this. I haven't used it for a long time, to be quite honest. So I haven't really done anything on here. Let me just see if I can log into this. Okay, I'm just going to go to the site itself. But it's the same concept as what do you call it? What was the other one? Redbubble. Same concept. Discover. And so, yeah, you can put your stuff on here. It doesn't just have to be on your store. So this is the other thing as well. You can actually put it onto other stores. You can start promoting it on there as well. It doesn't have to just be on your store, all right? So, if you've got one, you can have one design or two designs. You can have them on your store. You can have them on Teespring. You can have them on Redbubble. You can put them on Etsy. Wherever you want to stick your design. Because remember, the design that you've created is unique. All right, so and just have a look at some of these t-shirts here. Look at this one here. Got the gem. I'm going to have a look at this one. So this looks like it actually went straight to their store. It's blocking the third-party pop-ups as well. All right. So I'm if you see up here, it's got its the domain there. I'm just wondering, I think this has actually gone to its own store. Hang on, powered by Teespring. Okay, so you can actually create a store. So that's what it's done. So you can do that as well. But yeah, as you can see, you can put your shirts on here. You can, all your accessories, whatever. You can stick them up on here as well. But yep, there's no real sort of one's better than the other. Try them all. There's more than just Redbubble. I know there's a lot, and Teespring. There's a few more print on demand type sort of stores, or how would you say, platforms that you can put your shirts up on. And this is also a great it's good to actually get some ideas. Like I'm looking on here, I didn't really know there was a lot of mad dog theme type sort of products here, but yeah, there's quite a few mad dog products. But anyway, I would probably still put mine up there. Mine's got the branding too as well, so which is something that I can really push on here as well. I love competition. It's really good it's healthy, keeps you on your toes. All right, okay, but let me see some of these comments before I go. You could do a Q code. Yes, Yes, you can do a Q code with your, and you've got there with your brand image in the middle of the Q code. Yes, you can do that. Those are pretty cool. Dr. Lisa, I love that eco-friendly is a category these days. Yeah. So the one thing, this is the great thing about print on demand. Not only can you reach out to pet owners or dog owners, say for instance in my niche, but you can also reach out to those to ones that are also eco-friendly or conscious, who are all about ensuring that the environment is kept clean and free from rubbish, those sorts of things. So you're reaching out to various personalities of the buyer, and they love that stuff. If they can get say for instance a t-shirt with butterflies on it, but also an eco-friendly t-shirt that's biodegradable, and if it was put into the rubbish or anything like that, they love that stuff. So you're actually appealing to all their likes, all right, and not their dislikes but their likes. So that's another key factor, and that also can actually justify the prices that you actually put on there. And so please don't make the mistake that I've seen some people go. They've actually compared their products with other people's shirts and things like that, and in terms of prices, and then they've actually tried to get into a whole price war. My recommendation is keep your prices so that they're profitable for you. I normally work between, say, 50 to 70% on top of the buy price. That covers a lot of things. That covers the shipping if you're doing free shipping. And all that sort of stuff. So at the end of the day, don't try and lower your prices to beat someone else because you saw somebody selling a shirt that was similar for a less price. You have to make sure that you're talking about apples for apples for a start off. But remember, if you've got a really great design and it's unique and it's your own, and no one else has done exactly what you've done, then that design is is worth something to you, and you've really thought about it. Like I have a look at some of these here. That there is cool, but you can get that sort of like anywhere really. I mean, I'm sure if you go to put in like comic book character, dog character, you probably come up something similar. I like this one here. That's pretty cool. That's kind of got a good sort of like a Western feel to it. So and this is all in Australian dollars, by the way. So Australian dollars is actually It's less than it's. So when you convert it, that'll probably be about $10 something. So there's a lot of discounts on these. But like on your own store, you can actually put your own price. But on here, it's, if you're going to do this, you may need to sort of be in par with some of these ones here. But at the end of the day, trial it out. Test it. I mean, if you ever look at this phone case here, this is $41.55. That's more than what a t-shirt is. So now obviously, and I think it's a cool design. Would I buy it? Probably not, but someone who is into that will probably buy it. All right. But yes, here's another mad dog. Okay. All these mad dog designs out there. I've never seen these before. This is actually quite new to me, so it looks like I've got some competition. Anyway, that's it for this week. I just want to quickly shoot over to our calendar. And if you just go to groove.cm.resources, you'll find a link to our calendar. Yeah. And what have we got on this week? Okay, so we've had the Internet Marketing Insider Secrets, which was a really great 2 days with Simon Leong and Ching Yu Tan. But as you see, what's coming up is the iSummit Insiders Club launch. All right, so if you're part of that, there is the link, and it starts on Friday, May which is this Friday, tomorrow for me, and it goes till Saturday. Okay, so it's Friday and Saturday. All right, and I don't actually doesn't actually say what time, but if you click on here, there are also a lot of Mad Dog site in Canada. We used to have a wrestler called Mad Dog. Oh, all right. All right. Okay, cool. I guess it comes down to the type of designs you put on your shirts and stuff like that too as well. Anyway, look, so here we have the Insider Ice Summit Insiders Club launch event. If you want to be part of that, and it's free. You just need to fill this out and make sure you secure your seat, right? So it's a live mini course online in your home, at your desk, on the road, anywhere. I wouldn't do it on the road, but you know what I mean. And it starts at 5 a.m. Eastern time, right? So not too early in the morning and not too late in the day. So for everybody in the US, and it's 8 p.m. GMT plus 8 for anyone in Malaysia, Singapore, or Hong Kong. Yeah, so this is where you come to. So go to the calendar, click on here, and that's where you get all the details. 5-day challenge is still going. That's the Groove Sale with Nick Lacani, and so he is on his 3rd day. They would have done that early on today. The 4th day is tomorrow, and then of course we've got the last day on Saturday for those who live in New Zealand, Australia, and Malaysia. All right, and that's it for this week actually. And not to mention we've got the Power Hour with Tyra. Those are awesome. I was at yesterday's one. I will be at tomorrow's one as well. And of course, we've got another Groove Asia Leaders Unite, and that is with Karen Allen, and her sessions are always very interesting. All right, guys, that's me for this week. We're kind of just finished just over time. I'm mindful that I'm trying not to go over time because I know that everybody's got things to do and stuff like that. So, excuse me. But thank you for joining me every week and supporting what I do. And I like to pass on my experience and all that sort of stuff when it comes to e-commerce. I want to try and sort of get more into, like we spoke about Redbubble and we spoke about Teespring, and maybe we will venture into some of those platforms as well. Maybe I'll do another over-the-shoulder type sort of scenario where I'm adding products into those platforms just to show you what it's like, what you can do. I have actually do have accounts with both of those, and now that I've got a selection of products that I want to start putting up, that is something that I can do. And remember, when you're doing this, when you're building your site, there is nothing stopping you. Like if you only got a few products, if you've got one design on a t-shirt, but you want more before you launch your, say your GrooveKart store, you can still add that t-shirt to some of these other platforms. And, at least you've got them advertised or promoting somewhere else while you're building out your store. So just an idea that what you can do in the meantime. Don't necessarily wait for your whole store to be built before you can promote your product. Start promoting it now. 1, 2 t-shirts. If you feel it's not enough for your store at this particular time, chuck them on Etsy, chuck them on Redbubble or Teespring. That way, then you're spreading the net, if you like. You're casting a wider net. All right, so just a few comments. Thank you, Peter. Take care of your sneezing. Yeah, thanks, Nancy. And here we go. We appreciate your valuable experience so much. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Once again, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.
You gotta get into the groove.